Hello. Hi, friends. Good evening. Can you hear me? Hi. Hi. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. Yes. So welcome. Welcome to our webinar. Just give me one minute. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Yes. Can you hear me? Okay. Uh, so actually, in Dubai, it's lockdown here. Lockdown. So we mainly all are working from home. So initially I tried login from home, but it didn't work. So I need to catch a cab and come to the office. Yeah. So I'm just getting things done. Yeah. Okay. I just reached in the one time. Yes. Yes. Okay. Just give me one more minute. I'm just connecting my systems. Yeah. Can you see my screens? Hey, hi. Can you see my screens? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I hope most of you are working from home and are safe at the home. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'll just try it. Okay. So welcome once again. Some of the people are already my old participants, and some are new people. Okay. So okay. So I would like, before starting the event, I would like to know how many of you are very freshers and how many of you are experienced in this session. I'm new. Okay. 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 Nizar, I'm new. Shibu, I'm a student. Okay. Okay, I'm new. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. So I think most of them are very new to the markets. Okay. So those who don't know about me, I'll just have an intro. Okay. So my name is Mithun. I'm basically from India, but I'm staying in Dubai for the past few years. I'm a full-time professional trader and a fund manager in Forex. I'm having more than 12 years experience in trading industry. I'm basically into swing trading. Swing trading. Swing trading means we hold a positions from a few days to or few hours to few days. Okay, basically. So have trained more than 400 traders across my globe. And last year, my company got one of the top 10 training institutes in India. Okay, can you remove this? Click the meeting screen. Okay, so now I'm not going to see the chat now. We will see later. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. Okay, so yeah, I'm telling last year my company got one of the top 10 trading institutes in India. So basically, trading is my passion, and I love to trade, and I like to mentor and give training programs to the newbies and experienced people. Okay, so let's start our session. So today's agenda will be what is scalping, what is techniques, and you will be learning three strategies for the scalping. and what are the currencies to scalp, and which all currencies should avoid while scalping, and what are the timings you should focus on while scalping, and what are the checklist, and some are free weekly updates also, what I used to give to my students on a weekly basis. Okay, so before we go to the scalping, can anyone tell what are the types of trades we do? What are trading styles we do? It might be very experienced persons knows it. Yeah, I am asking what are the trading styles basically. Any idea? Yeah, price action is a strategy. I'm asking. Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah, day swing scalp. Yeah, swing trading. Yeah. Okay, long term pattern. Yes. Okay, so I think there is a mixed of people in this group. Yeah. Okay, so for the beginners, I'm telling you, trading we can do in many ways, because there are people who take a trade and they hold for say only few minutes or few hours. It's called intraday, intraday, intraday. Then some people, what they will do, they understand opportunity in a daily time frame or in a weekly time frame, and they go for a few days of trading. It is called swing trading. We hold the trade for a few days. It's called swing trading. And some people, some institutions, they hold a view for say a few weeks or few months. It is basically called position traders. So they have a view for a complete week or complete month. It is called a position trading. Scalping is like just in and out very fast, in and out very fast. We see some opportunities, we get in and get out very fast. So having said that one, I can say scalping is one of the toughest of trading. In trading, it is more lucrative and it is more fun to see. But for new people, you should understand the proper nuances of trading, and then only go into the scalping. Okay, scalping is very fun, but at the same time, it is also very skilled based job. So now we will see what is how we can do the scalping and what are the strategies to learn the scalping. Okay. Okay, so this is the chart. So the first strategy I'm going to discuss is about the using the strategy number one, using scalping using EMAs, exponential moving average. Okay, those who don't know, EMA means it is an indicator. It is an indicator to find out the trends. Okay, for the given time frame. Okay, so I'll show you here in the chart here. If you see here, there is a indicator section. You can see moving average. Okay, so here you can place your indicators for 9, moving average 21. So any color you can give basically. So this means that now we have taken two moving averages. So this means that if the price action candle, this is called the price patterns, the black and white candles, this is called the price of this currency pair. Okay, so when this price go below this uh, moving average cross, we can take it as a selling opportunity basically. So for scalping, we always go for the smaller time frames. So now we will see how to scalp very fast based on the moving average. So here you take the 5-minute time frame, because as I told you, we are doing scalping in a very fast. So you need to go for the lower time frame, like 15-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute time frame. Okay, so those who don't know what is a time frame, I can show you here. You see here in the, this is called MT4 platform software. In software we can see a time frame is here, M1, M5, M15. So basically M5 means 5-minute chart. So every candle represent a 5-minute movement of this currency pair. Okay, fine. So here we are going to place this. There is a combination of moving average called 9, 13, 21 EMA. So you need to take this three moving averages together, 9, 13 and 21 days moving average, and you just apply on the chart. Okay, so now we can see here when the price candles touch or cross below the EMA, it means there's a chance of going down. And when the price candles touch the moving average, we can go again for sell. See here, sell. Same wise, going for buy. If you see in this 5-minute time frame, you can see here in the buy, the moving average red, the smaller moving average has crossed the other moving averages to the upside. Okay, so from here we can go for the buy, and a stop loss should be given below this price action. This is one of the easiest method to identify the scalping on this one. So any doubts on this one? No audio. Audio is not, it's not audible. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Audio is well, okay, fine. Okay, fine, yeah, perfect. Okay. First of all, I'm telling you, I'm not an advocate of moving averages. I trade mainly price action, but this can be used for scalping. So one of the method for scalping. Okay, so here, so now we'll go to the time frame and see. Okay, yeah. Oh, now the US market is open, so you see the movement. Yeah. Okay. Let's see some any opportunities are here on the moving average. Okay, see here. Oh, we just missed. Okay. Now you can see here. Take it. Net is not coming. Just wait. Yeah. Okay. Ideally, you can take one trade here. Our entry point should be actually from here only. Just crossing of this candle from here. Actually, from here. So when the red button crosses above the moving average, it is actually a good time to buy on this one for scalping. But let's see. Okay. And you can just keep a take profit also very nearby. The risk reward and all very very not very accurate on trading the scalping. So you need to jump in, jump out very fast. So that is the one thing. Okay. So if any questions on this one, I'll answer you. It's close. Okay. What is a 9 moving average? Is it close, open, high, or low? Is it close actually? Close. How to filter false crossover? Okay. Actually, that is a toughest part of trading, especially in the smaller time frames. In the smaller time frames, there can be many false breaks. Okay. So I will teach you in the next strategy. I'm just showing one strategy to combine with the price action. Okay, what are the moving average parameters? Okay, I'll show you here. Okay, you can just click here, indicators list. Okay, click here. See levels. You can take 21, shift to 0, MA method exponential, and apply to close. Okay. 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 Fine. Now, so now you learn one strategy. So now we will learn what are the steps to follow in this one. So select the euro dollar, GBP USD, or USD JPY. These are called the major currency pairs of forex. Okay. Why? Because major pairs have more liquidity and would have a good volume, and there is a less amount of noises when compared to the exotic and minor pairs. So always go for the major pairs in trading. So you can either focus only two pairs, euro dollar and GBP dollar is the one of the best pairs to trade. Okay, and select the 5-minute time frame and apply the moving average. Hope you all know how to save the template, right? In the MT4 platform. You know how to save the template in the platform? Yes. Okay. Because you don't want to, okay, you don't want to take the moving average every time. Okay. I'll just show you here. For example, you put some, just clean the charts here. Okay. You put a moving average here, 21, and you take another moving average, say 9, and you take another moving average, say 9, 21, 30. So green. Okay. So now we have taken 3 moving averages. Okay. And if you want to save it, just go here, save template. EMA test. 9, 21, 13, and 21. Save. Okay. So now if you go to the another time frame, you can go to here, clean charts. And if you want to call this moving average, just go to click here and test. See. So now you don't want to apply the moving average again and again, just save it and you can use it for next time. Okay. So any other questions on this one? The only way to say this webinar is by removing your video. I think there is no bandwidth connectivity. Okay. Shall I off my video for you? Okay. How is it now? Mr. Fadi. How is Fadi? Can you hear me now? Or still no? Perfect. I can hear. Okay. 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 So now let's go to the second strategy. Okay. No video. Okay. If you want to see the video again, Fadi, I'm just switching on the video again, please. Sorry for that one. Because people are asking the video. It is just the moving average expression. It is EMA, exponential moving average, EMA. Colors can be anything. Colors can be anything. Only the 9, 13, and 21. So the smallest one would be inside. So whenever the 9 moving average crosses the other moving average top side, we can buy. Yeah. All operated close here. Operated close here. If moving average sideways, yeah. Now we'll see here. Yeah. Cannot tell me when to buy and when to sell. Okay, I'll explain you once again here. So here the purpose was actually to see. We have kept the moving average here. See, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah. See here. So we see scalping means you need to sit in front of the computer. You cannot go outside and all for anything. You need to sit in front of the computer. Then only you need to trade it. That is the only way for scalping. Okay. So what I'm trying to explain in the first strategy is you apply the 3 moving averages on the template on the chart, and you watch for the 5-minute time frame and look in the computer. Whenever the moving average, as per theory, I'm not saying it is full-time practical, but I'm saying if you understand the theory concepts very well, once you do it for a certain period of time, you will learn how to filter out the false ones and all. Okay, that one, yeah. So you see here, this is the opportunity where the red moving average crosses the other moving averages. So actually, this is a buy. Actually, this is a buy opportunity as per this strategy. Okay, and so stop loss has to be given below this area. That is a way. Yeah. But there are some other good strategies coming up. There is an indicator also from the actuary part. They have developed a scalping indicator, which can also be considered. I can show you that one. Okay. So here. Okay. So now let us go to the next one. Second strategy, scalping in a zone. Okay. This is mainly used for the price action traders. Okay. Who are good in price action trading and who know the some of the concepts of the trading. We can use this one. Okay. So scalping in a zone. So we are trying to scalp in a zone particularly. Okay. So see here, for that one, you go to the daily chart. You take the daily chart on that one and you identify some kind of patterns, or some kind of, some price action signals or anything. So here I am telling about one opportunity called triple top. So I hope most of you know the triple top concept here. So for the beginners, I will explain you. For the price when reaches a top, a resistance, called resistance basically, it again and again. See here, the price just came here, the previous high. Then again the price went up and touches the previous high again. So third top. So first top, second top, third top. So that means that when the price is touching the second or third top, 90% of the time the price can come down. I'm not saying 100%, 90% of time. So you know that in daily chart, there is a chance of price to come down. Okay. Same times you identify a zone now. You identify a zone. Now we go to the smaller time frame. Go to the 5-minute time frame. So this is this red line, same red line you're drawing here. You can see one vertical line. You can see one vertical line, right? Yeah. So that is the area. You can see here there is the same area triple top has reached. So you know in a higher time frame, there are more chances the price to go down. More chances price to go down. So now we take on the smaller time frame. So the basic, see here you cannot apply too much of thinking, too much of strategies and all in scalping. You identify one idea, you just go for it. That is a basic thing. So you got a bias of selling from the top, triple top. So whenever the price pulls back, whenever the price pulls back, you are going to sell from there. See, whenever the price comes back, just sell from there. Okay, and you need to keep a global stop loss. Okay, because the stop loss in scalping is always a tricky. Some people what they will do, very fast traders, what they will do, they always try to keep a stop loss on every swing high and try to cut it very fast. Okay, that is one strategy, but sometimes if there is if there are too many false breaks, what happens basically, it always hit your stop losses, because scalping is a very toughest job, so it always touch your stop losses. So basically you identify a zone and you identify a stop loss, a global stop loss. Okay, for example, if 1.3197, this red line is your stop loss. Okay, so you basically will exit from all the positions if the price goes above this level. That is the concept. Okay, so you can sell from all the pullbacks. See here, all these areas you can pull back. But if unfortunately the price went above this line, you will cut it on the stop loss. Yeah, basically. If you want to see, I can show you one example recently happened here. Go to Euro GBP. Here. If you go to Euro GBP, see. This is a weekly time frame and a daily time frame. Okay, so what basically is that here is the triple top. This area is a triple top. Triple top. Yeah. So you can actually sell from all these areas on a smaller time frame. The intraday people, what they will do, they will be selling on any small 1 hour or 4 hour time frames on any pullbacks. But scalpers, it's more in intensive job. They look for the very smaller time frame and do the same thing by applying a stop loss. Yeah, on this one. So we can take too much to the back. Yeah. Any questions till now? Hello? Okay. There's a connectivity issue, I think. Okay. How soon after the crossing do you enter the market? I want to make sure how soon after the crossing do you enter the market. See, okay, we'll take this example here. The same example here taken here. This one. You go to same thing. The underlying principle here is when the red line crosses above the other moving averages, the time to buy, actually time to buy, we are still in buy unless the red line crosses the other thing and goes down, then it can go as a sell. But you see, in a daily time frame, there can be many swings like this, many up movement and many down movement. Okay, so for that one you need to know the basic levels. For example, as I told you now, if you know the support and resistances, basically, if you know where the price has come down or went up in a day, so you know the range, so with that level you can scalp it. Yeah. Okay, so now let's see some of the pairs to take and all. I hope you got a basic idea about this one, trading in a zone, combining the daily chart with the smaller time frame. Yeah. So what are the steps to follow? Select the currency pairs, select the daily chart initially. You understand the resistance and the support, and identify the zone and mark the levels. So if you are a scalper, if you want to be a scalper, basically you look for this zones, you buying and selling zones, and you find out your bias. What bias are you in? Because you cannot switch your mind full time. That'll be too panic, and it ultimately leads to analysis paralysis, and we always end up in losing the money if you have so much of bias. So you look for the longer time frame and you have a bias. What are you going to do now? Either buying or selling. And based on that one, you wait for the opportunity. Either the price touches the EMA or the price touches the zone. Or one more indicator we are going to learn it now. Yeah. Then go to the 5-minute time frame, scalp on pullbacks. This is the way. Okay. So now let's move to the best currencies to scalp. Okay. You take the major currency pairs to trade. Major currency pairs. For example, euro dollar, pound dollar, and USD Japanese yen. These are one of the most liquid and most volatile currency pairs. Because as a scalper, you require some kind of volatility to trade. But if the volatility is too much, too exotic, what happens? There will be so many false breaks, and the stop loss can be easily hit. So euro dollar and pound dollar is one of the most king of, you can say, king and queen of currency pairs, euro and pound. So it's always a good option for scalpers. Okay. And currency pairs to avoid. You always try to select the major pairs and avoid the exotic pairs. And check the spread before you trading. If you don't know, if you don't understand what this means, is that I'll show you here. You can go here, file, new chart, majors and minors. This is the major currency pairs in the forex: euro, dollar, pound, USJPY, NSD, AUD. But don't go for the NSD, AUD, CAD and all. It's too much, not that much stable for scalping. Also, don't go for the minors. This is for the cross pairs. The dollars won't be there. The other pairs will be there. Euro, pound, Euro, NSD, pound, NSD, like that. So don't go for the minors. Okay, I'm not saying not a no-go, but you just search, you just do some experiments in your own trading style. And I found minors a bit tough to trade on the scalping. And never ever go to the exotic pairs because the spread will be very high. Because as a economic point of view, your cost will be too much if you're trading the exotic pairs. You can see the spread here. See here, the spread. Spread means the brokerage, how much the broker charges for your each transaction. So here, euro dollar, what is the spread here? You can just right click here and you can select the spread. You can click here, spread. So you can see here what is the spread going on here. In euro dollar, the 13 is the spread, 12. It is floating actually. Pound is 16. But if you go to the other pairs, see NSD, USD and all, the spread is too much. So if you trade too much trades, there is a cost incurred for you every time you trade. Okay, so you select the pairs accordingly. That one. Okay. See the gold spread now. It's 150 now because most of the mines of gold mines have stopped now. So there is a demand coming up in the gold. So that's why the liquidity and the brokers this happens. That's why spread is very fluctuating now. Yeah. Any questions till now? Yeah, buy minus illegal spread. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Don't trade sideways. Only uptrend and down. Yeah, here you are right. Yeah. Okay. If you don't know how to find out a trend, just go to the actuary webinars. We have done a series of webinars previously, how to identify the trends on that one. Yeah. Okay, so now let's learn. So now you learn which all currency pairs to avoid. Okay. So now there is a correlation between the currencies. Have you heard about this one correlation? The gold and silver, it's like brother and sister. If gold goes up, silver also most probably go up. What about the indices? If Dow Jones goes up, Nasdaq also follows, or S&P also follows. So same like there are some currency pairs which the price action is somewhat similar or the opposite. So if you take a position in euro dollar and USD chef, both are actually opposite, like opposite. So if euro goes up, USD chef goes down. So if you take two positions, if you scalp on euro dollar and USD chef together, what happens? It is a double risk for you. Likewise, GBP JPY and Euro JBP, it is like opposite. If GBP JPY goes up, Euro JPY can go down. Okay, so don't take the opposite positions on these two pairs together. It is a double risk and double profit also. So just to consider these kind of things while you make a trade. It can apply to your swing trading, your intra trading, anything. Always look for the correlation of currency pairs while trading. Yeah. And gold, as I said, gold and silver has an equal correlation. Okay, so don't, if some signal providers gives you buy gold and buy silver, you should do only one trade. Why? Because if gold works, silver also can work. If gold doesn't work, silver also cannot work. So don't take too much risk on the same correlation pairs. I'm just giving you some tips for your daily learning and daily trading. Okay, so I hope you understand the correlation of currency pairs. And many people ask, what is the best time to scalp? Okay, the best time to scalp, according to me, what I see in the markets for scalping, after the European market opens and before the US market, after the Euro market opens and before the US market starts. In Dubai time, we can say from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Dubai time, we can go for a scalping because the Euro market is only open, and after the opening, there comes a small range of movements. A range will be there. In some range, it goes up like that. But don't trade in a if now it is a Europe market and US market both are open. So now there is so much of liquidity is there. Of course, too much of liquidity is good for the trading. But if it is very much liquidity, what happens? We may not get the correct direction all time. So we want a smooth markets to trade. So according to me, this time is good for scalping on this one. 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Dubai time is a good one to scalp. And So now we will see what is a checklist before you do scalping. Checklist means before you do any trading, not only scalping, you just check the news release. Do you know what is a news release? You know what is a news release? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. So you just go to the non-farm payroll. Not only non-farm payroll, you can just go to here. You can just save your economic calendar at FX Street in your this one here. See here today. So now there is no much news here. See, these are newses. Newses means every day some countries will release their economic reports or interest rate decisions or any kind of meeting decisions, anything they will release here. And you can see the priority of the news here. If it is one pale yellow means it is a low impact. Low impact. If it is in a double, it's a dark yellow means it is a double impact, much better impact. Red means it is a very heavy impact. For example, non-farm payroll, interest rate decisions, ECB meetings, all are having the three impact data. So if you're going to scalp and if you see some kind of data, two data or three data is coming up, or at least one data is coming up, don't try to trade at that point of time. Okay. So that could be your first checklist on the trading point of view. Tomorrow we are having 8:30 Australian Reserve Bank decision is there. So whether they are going to cut the interest rate, that is the topic tomorrow. So you can watch the AUD USD for an academic purpose. You can watch the AUD USD tomorrow. What could happen to the AUD pair after the news release and before the news release? You can just watch the currency pair and you can learn the movement. That one. Yeah. How many leverage are you offering? I think actually is offering from 400. Yeah, 100 to 400 they're offering. Yeah. What Raj? I don't understand. What at 8:30 p.m.? What timing? Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Dubai time. Yeah. You can just go to the FX Street economic calendar and you can set your time zone according to your country. So what is the next question? Saudi Arabia's scalping time. You see, Dubai time 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. What is Dubai time 1 p.m. for you? I think it's like 12 p.m., right? 1 hour previously. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you can just plan accordingly. You can give your timings here. See here. You can just go to here. There is a button here. See here. Set automatically. So whichever country you are in, automatically system will take the time based on your country. Okay. That is fine. Okay, so let's proceed to our other thing. So I hope you got an idea about the checklist, what to do and which currencies to select and which all currency pairs to avoid while trading and some other timings at what time you should scalp. Now we learn the third strategy. Here Actuary provides one indicator called Actuary strike indicator. Okay, so I just gone through it. It's quite interesting, and you can see here. See, as I always tell, the backend is always very easy to say because when I see the script, trading from the left to right is always easy. Okay, so but what we mean is that basically you understand the concept and you apply it, practice it. That is the only way you learn it. Okay, so you see here there is indicator. I'll show you the live indicator. The indicator will shows that the red and blue indications. For example, if the market is going to go down, it will give a dot, a red dot. Then it can come down. And if it wants to goes up, it can gives you a blue line. But some of the indicators which I see, because I'm not an advocate of indicators, as I told you, but some of the previous indicators which I see in the internet and all, what happens basically when the candles change fastly, this dot also keep on changing. So it is not much reliable. But I see actuaries strike indicator a bit more interesting because they don't change the dots very frequently. Of course, they also change, but not too frequently. But you can try on that one. You can see here. There is indicator here. We'll take some pairs here. We'll take USD JPY. We'll take UGBP USD. Clean chart. Where is indicator? Accelerate. Scalping. This is the indicator which I am referring to. You can take any time frame. Okay. For example, so what I understand here is that if the longer time frames, if the higher time frames says also to go down, for example, if the 1 hour time frame is telling sell, and if the smaller time frame is again selling sell, you can try one sell here. But here, as per the condition, it is not like that. It is still buying only. So you can check here. You can go to the a bit more above time frame, 30 minute or 15 minute time frame. Here also it is telling buy. So now let's see any other time frame. So now it's ideal to stand still on this one. So whenever both the time frame parameters matches to the smaller time frame, we can go for that action basically. I found it quite interesting. I have done some demo trades on that one based on this one. I can show you some trades which I did. This one. These are the trades I just scalp on using this indicator. So I just scalp on this one. This is a demo account only, but for the purpose of this actually webinars and all this practicing it, I just did some trades on this using this indicator. But I found it's good actually. It's good. Only thing is that you should have that patience and you should wait for the right opportunity to strike it. So here we'll put some trades on this one. So scalping here. Okay. Here actually the 1 hour is showing the red thing, red button, and 5 hour is showing this small thing. Let's see. We'll put some order. Let's see. We'll try something. Yeah. Close this one. Oh, sorry. I closed the other one. Okay. Let's try. Okay. So now we'll just give a sell here. So the basic plan is like look for higher time frame with higher time frame. If it is in a selling mode, selling on dot is there, just go to a smaller time frame, 5-minute time frame, and go to the sell. That is a key idea here. So you can take one account of Axiary demo account, you can practice it. I found it very interesting on this one. Only thing, see, you come down, you can close here. See, $12 like that. Yeah. Here. Only thing is that you need to club your trading in a zone with this indicator. What I want to tell you is that if you go to our previous strategy, trading in a zone, so scalping in a zone, yeah, scalping in a zone. So you identify some zone. For experienced traders, it can be a 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame. I'm not limiting to anything, but I'm telling you, you should get an idea like what can happen in the currency pair. So you get a confidence to go for it. That is a way. So if you see my weekly analysis, you can just go to my website and see the weekly analysis we post free in the websites. So there you get an idea what this currency could do in the coming days. So based on that one, you prepare your sheet on your notebook what to go for it. So define the zone and you put this indicator. That could work something. I feel so. Okay, where can we find MT4? Actually, Mr. Shibu, actually, it is not just given there. You need to send an, I think previously actually has sent an email to the all the clients. So I think you can just send a mail to the Actuary support team. I will give you the contact address, or you just go to the Actuary website and there could be some downloads for that one. My website is, yeah, I can just go to Duns Money Market. For free weekly updates, just go to trellis.tech.com. It's a technology company in the creating the trading softwares and trading applications for that one. So that's my job, trading and creating the trading softwares. Yeah. Even for you oil, okay, oil actually is like more of a like a geopolitical commodity. Yeah, I think it's worked better for the currencies. Yeah, I feel so. How do you get Axiori strike indicator? I think just go to the Axiori site, buddy, and you can just download there could be some options, downloads, anything, or you just send an email to the Axiori company, or you just register a demo account or you open a live account and just send them an email. They will send you the link for that one. Yeah. What about equities? No equities. What do you want to know? Like in equities, you want to trade? In this MTO platform, there is no equities here. We only do with the currencies and indices. If you're asking the indices, it is fine. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah. You can just see here. You can just look in here. Dow Jones here. This is a Dow Jones. Yeah. You see here. Actually, scalping here. See, it is not now red. See, now it is a blue actually. Blue means we need to buy from here. In a 5-minute time, it is telling go for sell. So what we should do? Should not do anything. Just wait. Just wait. Okay. So what I'm trying to explain you is about you try to define some zones on this one. Actually, for me, this is not a seller by anything. This is a nice selling resistance area. So when the price reaches this area, and if there is a nice price action signals in this daily chart or the 4-hour time frame, we can scalp on the smaller time frame. Okay, this one, yes. I'll just continue and we just wind it off. Yeah, that's a slide. Facebook. This is my Facebook page within this money market. You can just like it, so you get a free weekly updates on every week. Yeah, these are some of the free weekly updates I give to my students and my participants. So this is one example. We have given one example some time back. See, and it worked. The outcome, yeah, the price reached like that. Yeah. So disclaimer, yeah, this is for education purpose only. So trading is always carries a risk, but you should understand what exactly the risk is and trade accordingly. And if you want any kind of support, please email to support@axery.com. 24/5, they're always available. These are some of my training classes. I'm not sure any of the students are attending today's webinar. Okay, fine. So if you want any help regarding trading, you can WhatsApp me or just contact me. Yeah. So thank you. And we have 2 more minutes. So you can ask any doubts on that one. Yeah. Can you tell step by so that we can note it down? Okay. You want to remove your WhatsApp number? Okay, +971 50302789. Yeah. Okay. Just WhatsApp me. Okay. Don't try to call me. Just WhatsApp me. Okay. What do you want with steps? Okay. Step is nothing. I told you. Always before scalping, identify take the news charts. News charts. Go to the zones, trading zones, daily chart. Then go to smaller time frames. You apply any one strategy. I prefer the actuary strike indicator because it has less false breaks, because moving average is always lagging. So I'm not vouching too much, but you go for strategy number 2 or strategy number 3. The actuary, yes, actuary strike indicator. Yeah, fine. Yeah, and you just practice on that one. Okay, we are always there to help you, and moreover now many people are working from home, so just utilize the time properly and learn a skill. And your ultimate goal should be to become a good trader. I'm not saying a good scalper, but to be a good trader. Okay, trader's purpose is to make money over the period of time. Okay, so be well in that craft, and I am here to support you, and all the best for you. Yes, and stay safe and stay happy. It is a recorder for us to watch. Yes, yes, it is already recorded. The team will automatically upload to the YouTube. What is the minimum account balance for scalping? See, buddy, that is not a answer. See, you can always just learn from $100 itself, $100. But see, and one more thing. I'm not sure how many of your people, whether it is new, fresher, experienced, any person, most of us don't won't have seen this market till now, because in my lifetime I am seeing the first kind of market circuits here. I'm in the industry for the past 12 years. Okay, even though in 2008 recession, this was not the condition. But if you see here in the last month, within say 10 days, the market just came down. The market is creating circuits. When the market opens, just breaking down. Okay, so these kind of markets are very rare to see, and we are in the perfect time to learn this market. Even I think when I talked to one of my friend, he's telling he's in the market for 40 years now, but he has not seen this kind of markets. Okay, so treat this as a learning experience for you initially, and learn the craft well. Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much, team. So if anything is there, let us know. Okay, so take care and good night. Yeah. Okay, bye.